So we have Esdeath looking for her little man Tatsumi. What we've got right now. So episode 13 is called Kill the Nuisances. Remember, every episode begins with the word kill.
Hell yeah.
So Honest assigns Esdeath to track down various danger beasts, which have appeared in forests and mines. Bowles saves two merchants from being attacked by humanoid danger beasts at this point, but Wave witnesses the merchants being terrified of Bowles due to his fearsome appearance. Later, Bowles explains that despite his nice personality, he used to be an executioner and burned down many infested villages. Bowles is visited by his wife, Kiji, the daughter of Logue, who are very well aware of his line of work. While training with Susanoo, Tatsumi considers him as a companion rather than just a tool. Susanoo is the armor. The members of Night Raid are given the mission to kill humanoid danger beasts at this point, intentionally helping the Imperial Army. Because they didn't want to help the Imperial Army, but they have to take care of danger beasts, and then the Imperial Army is as well. So
Okay.
they're inadvertently helping them, even though they don't want to. Meanwhile, Esdeath and Run discuss what the human danger beasts are. Sorry, I'll repeat that. Meanwhile, Esdeath and Run discuss that the human danger beasts are a result of Dr. Stylish's human experiments.
Mr. Salas.
Perfect character. Therefore, the humanoid danger beasts must have somehow escaped their containment. While patrolling the mountains at night, Tatsumi learns that Lubbock joined Night Raid to get closer to Nijinda, though his love is unrequited. Tatsumi travels alone to the summit when
Like unrequited love, huh?
Exactly.
Like to drive a man crazy.
Tatsumi travels alone to the summit when he accidentally encounters Esdeath, who is shocked to see him. So she found her little Tatsumi. She's been having everybody go look for him. They found lookalikes, but never him.
That would be fucking wild. He looks kind of like him, doesn't he?
He kind of looks, a little bit like him,
I knew once, this is weird, but I watched a show once about this woman that was dating three men, right?
Yeah.
At once, and they were all like in a polygamous, is that how you say it? Relationship.
Polygamous, yeah.
And they all looked exactly alike, all three guys. She had a type, and that type was just etched on each of them. I'm like, God dang.
You don't want to be part of that group?
Like if you ever feel like you're a unique, special person, you're not. There's like 1,000 of you.
Remember then they said that everybody has a doppelganger somewhere?
Got like 8 of them in this city alone, apparently. And when I kill them, I'm going to take their power and be.
You're gonna be the one?
I'm going to be the one like Jet Li. I'm Yula. I'm nobody's bitch. You are mine.
I am no way.
I'm nobody's bitch. That was the greatest Jet Li line he's ever delivered in anything if he's ever done.
Because
I'm nobody's bitch.
there was so much passion put into it.
But they explained to him exactly what the line meant, and he fucking dug deep down, and he fucking just delivered that.
He doesn't want to be anybody's bitch.
He did not want to be anybody's bitch.
All right, episode 14 is called Kill the Danger Beasts.
God, that kill everything, huh?
So the reunion of Tatsumi and Esdeath is cut short when Honest's son, Surya, I'm fucking up that name, I know. I can't remember how it's pronounced since the anime, so I'm sorry if I fucked it up.
No worries.
Appears to use his Imperial arms Shambhala, a pendant capable of spatial manipulation, which teleports the two of them to a remote island. So now she's got time to be alone with him on a remote island. When two modified danger beasts appear, Tatsumi and Esdeath slay each of them. After Tatsumi and Esdeath explore the island, they find out that they have been teleported by a trigram circle symbol created by Surya. Esdeath reveals that she lived by the law of survival of the fittest and became a general in the Imperial Army as a result of the northern tribe killing her late father and her former clan of danger beast hunters. So she's always been a danger beast hunter. She also selected the Imperial Arms Demon's Extract, the blood of a danger beast, which she drank in order to create and manipulate ice, because she's got ice abilities.
How? What?
Yeah.
She ate something and you gave her ice powers?
Blood.
It's an odd. There's a weird way to explain it.
So when Honest's son portal reappears, Tatsumi and Esdeath pass through and return to the mountains. Tatsumi uses his Incursio to hide before Esdeath has a chance of seeing him again. So as soon as they go through this portal, he's like, fucking put on the armor and hide. Because she's been looking for him, so. Episode 15 is called Kill the Religious Organization.
Ah, that's very specific.
Yeah. So, Najinda, leader of the Night Raid, prepares to a strategy meeting for Night Raid after they sit down to eat. Meanwhile, Wave confronts Honest's son for murdering 3 thieves suspected as members of Night Raid. Najinda tells Night Raid that they will launch attacks against the Empire during an uprising caused by the Path of Peace, a pacifist religious organization. Night Raid is assigned to assassinate Bullock, the assistant to the leader of the Path of Peace, while working as an agent under Honest. Bullock has been drugging members of the Path of Peace to become his slaves and prevent them from insurrection of the Empire. The members of Night Raid have fun at the beach before carrying out this mission. Because there's always got to be that beach episode. For every anime that there is, there's always a damn beach episode.
Huh.
Oh, like it's a given. They have to have one.
Even Attack on Titan had one.
Yeah.
At the end of that one season where they escaped the wall.
See?
They were technically at the beach.
Yeah, I told you. Always. There's always at least one episode. The Jaegers split into 2 teams, in which Esdeath, Siryu, and Run head east while Wave, Kurame, and Bowls head south. At a canyon in the south, Night Raid confronts Wave, Kurame, and Bowls. Kurame uses her Imperial Arms Yatsufusa, Yatsufusa, I actually pronounced that right, a katana that turns her victims into zombies.
And gives her a full suit of armor.
Not everybody gets armor. You get armor, and you get armor. Episode 16, Kill the Dolls, is the title of it. Kurame's puppets, Death Toggle, Natala, Dora, Ape Man, Hater, Wall, Rokuga, and Kaiser emerge, and the battle in the canyon begins. While Susanoo fights Death Toggle, Mine pursues Doya. Tatsumi becomes overwhelmed by Ape Man and Hunter, while Chelsea later disguises herself as a tribesman to distract and kill Hunter with a poison needle to the head. So that's a one way to go, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wait,
poison needle? Wait.
A poisoned needle to the head.
What's the point of the poison? If you get shot clean in the fucking brain, you're already dead. I don't understand if it grazed his cheek or something.
I think it did, like where it went into his skin, but not
hitting
his head.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah.
Slowly dies instead of just like, oh, he's poison. Like, imagine having a weapon that gives you poison, but it kills you instantly. Well, like let's say it does 1,000 damage, and you got 800 health. Like, what's the point then? If it's poison, I'm gonna die with one shot anyway.
It's kind of like where it's like, I shot him with a poisoned arrow through the heart.
So, why?
You shot him through the heart.
Well, yeah.
You didn't need the poison.
Then I had to make sure he was dead.
The poison made sure that he really died. Leaving Tatsumi to finish off Ape Man. While Leon and Najinda take on Rokugo, Kurame slices off Leon's left arm, forcing Najinda to kill Rokugo herself. As Akame, the main girl in this anime, combats Wool and Bowls at the same time, she tells Bowls that she joined Night Raid because she believes in her heart it to be the right path, instead of joining the Imperial side. Mine is swallowed by Kaiser Frog, but she emerges to pierce through Kaiser Frog and escape. So that's one way for him to go too, is to get pierced through. Susanoo uses his trump card, transforming into an armored form gained from Najinda's life force to kill the Death Toggle. After Leon and Akame team up to kill Wool, Bowls uses his Imperial arm, Rubicante, a powerful flamethrower. So that's his weapon of choice.
Just because I'm a flamethrower?
Yeah.
You're fucking banking right now.
Since Rubicante is damaged from the battle, Bowls throws it upwards and detonates it, causing a massive explosion around him. Kind of like what do you call it? Voltorb, just self-destruct. Episode 17, Kill the Curse. So Akame and Leon survived the massive explosion, so it was
fucking pointless. Remember the movie Kong Skull Island, when one of the soldiers is like, get out of here, guys, and he pulls out 2 grenades for the Skullwalker. He's like, I'll hold it off, and the Skullwalker hits him with his tail and throws him into a fucking mountain range, and he blows up over there. Go watch. I promise you guys, go watch that. It doesn't make any fucking sense. He sacrificed his life for his fucking soldier or his mates, I guess, what's the word? His comrades
Yeah.
to escape as this giant fucking skull monster is about to eat everybody. He pulls out these 2 grenades, one in each hand. He's like, yo, guys, I'll hold it off. And the thing fucking kicks him basically with his tail. And he just fucking goes fucking flying into a wall and blows up the side of the mountain. And I don't understand why they added that scene in the movie.
So, a little bit of comedy, maybe.
But it wasn't supposed to be comedic. It was supposed to be dramatic, like, oh, like, because his best friend's like, no, don't do that. And they try to hold him back.
Yeah.
Like, don't kill yourself. And he's like, it's okay. And
He still dies.
and he died instantly. And I'm like, what was the point of that? I'll never forget. I wake up some nights, be like, what? Why?
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing here. He blew himself up for nothing. So, Bulls meets a crying girl while walking in the woods, treating her bruised shin with a bandage. The girl is revealed to be Chelsea in disguise, and she pierces his nape with a poison needle. So she's already killed 2 people now with a needle. One through the head, one through the neck. The back of the neck, anyway. The nape. After Chelsea requests Lubbock to call for backup, she disguises herself as Bowles and pursues Kurome. In the past, Akame and Kurome were training together to be elite assassins. So this is a little bit of a backstory for them.
Okay.
They were both separated due to their reliance on each other, because they would train with each other and then they started to become too reliant on each other. Kurame was experimented with various drugs to enhance her fighting prowess. In the present, so we're back again, Chelsea as Bowles in her disguise finds Kurame and uses this opportunity to stab her with a poison needle in her back.
Damn.
Because this girl's going after everybody. In the past, again, Chelsea worked as an apprentice to a viceroy who accepted bribes and hunted people for fun.
Yeah. Why is that always the end game for rich people? And always start hunting other people. That's always their end goal.
She killed the viceroy after acquiring Gaia Foundation for the first time. In the present, Kurame somehow survives the poison, ordering Natala and Doya to kill Chelsea. During a downpour, Tatsumi and Akame reach a town square, where Chelsea's severed head is displayed at the top of a pole.
Yeesh.
So they ended up killing Chelsea.
Damn.
Her disguise didn't necessarily work very well. Episode 18 is called Kill the Demon. So now we are back with Esdeath and the Jaegers are ordered by Honest to protect Bullock, who summons the 4 Rakshasa demons of the Imperial Fist Temple, which are named Ibara, Sten, Mez, and Suzuka, who are able to manipulate their bodies in a myriad of ways. Then Bullock sends them on the offensive. Wave is surprised by Kurame quickly recovering, but he realizes that Kurame is putting on a facade so that she can stay as a member of the Jaegers. So, the girl that was poisoned by this other girl, Chelsea, she's still alive, and she's putting on that fake, like, I can do it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Night Raid members, Kyoruk and, let me repeat that. Night Raid enters Kyoruk, the headquarters of Path of Peace.
That's a piece.
This religious group.
Okay.
Tatsumi and Mine explore the busy marketplace. At a cemetery, Akame takes on Ibara, using Murasame to chop him into pieces, at that time, her sword. In the city streets, Lubbock fights Stein and Mez, using Crosstail to crush Stein's heart from the inside and to stab Mez's back with knives.
Damn.
There's a lot of assassination,
Yeah.
which is the whole point. On the outskirts of town, Tatsumi and Mine quarrel as they encounter the Lord, the leader of the founder of Path of Peace. So they run into him, even though, because remember, they're supposed to kill the other guy. So, 19, kill the Fate. Night Raid plans to infiltrate the palace during the anniversary festival of Path of Peace. Susanoo cooks favorite meals for members in preparation for the mission. Tatsumi and Mine wear disguises as a diversion to get out of the city undetected. But Sirio spots them and attacks them with a barrage of missiles. As Suzuka also arrives and attacks, Tatsumi averts her away from the area while Mine fights Sirio and Koro alone. With Koro being easily taken down by Mine's increased power, Tatsumi defeats Suzuka by crushing her under nearby runes.
Somebody saying with her thighs.
So, pa!
Like a watermelon.
Bah!
That'd be wild.
So Tatsumi wins. As she destroys most of Suryu's weapons, Mine gets beaten and bruised from Suryu's lightning speed punches, nearly dying in the process. But Mine musters up her strength and uses Pumpkin to slice Suryu and Koro in half.
Jesus.
Pumpkin. That's a gun, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The gun named Pumpkin. Suryu retaliates by setting off a suicide bomb and planted in her head. As Mine is too wounded to get far away enough from the nuclear explosion, Tatsumi ends up saving her from the blast, which kills both Suryu and Koro. Meanwhile, the rest of Night Raid storms the palace. Although Esdeath, the one that was looking for Tatsumi still, advises Bolig not to leave, he later attempts to flee, only to be killed by Akame and Lubbock. So Akame kills him. Episode 20 is Kill the Carnage.
Jesus. I wish you would like the titles were more like it's like I know like if he wanted to use just kill, right?
Yeah.
But like added like it doesn't have to be always at the beginning. Like he could just sprinkle it in like a whole phrase or
It's always beginning.
just lazy writing.
We're just killing everything. Kill the Carnage this time. So Wave and Run worry whenever Kurome collapses. Tatsumi and Lubbock covertly meet up with the palace maid working as a member of the resistance. At the entrance of the palace, they soon find themselves surrounded by Suryu and his elite unit. Great General Budo of the Empire appears and uses his imperial arms, Adramelech, a pair of gauntlets that generate electricity, to attack Tatsumi. Lubbock struggles as Suryu repeatedly warps himself to the ground and in midair using Shambhala. When the palace maid restrains Lubbock, she is injured by Suryu, who is blindsided whenever his right arm holding Shambhala is cut off by Lubbock.
Pie.
However, the palace maid stabs Lubbock in the back, and she pleads Suryu to let her family go before dying. Sira laughs at her death, stating he already killed her family a while ago and teleports Lubbock into an abyss. But Lubbock uses Crosstail, his imperial arms, to pull Suryu into the abyss with him. It's like, die in the abyss. Tell me, wouldn't be bitch.
It's like a dark as fuck. They already killed her family.
Lubbock kills Sura by crushing his heart from the inside, which he then sends both of them high above the palace. After Crosstails breaks, Lubbock falls on the swords of Suryu's men, being stabbed to death.
Damn.
That's how he dies. Tatsumi, after being captured by Budo, is sentenced to death by Honest. Esdeath tells Honest to give her the honors to conduct the execution, because she wants to kill her little man.
What?
Let me do it.
Jesus, what? What's the point of her?
I think she's going to try to make it quick.
I don't want it at all. Quick or slow, I don't want to die.
I just don't want to die. Episode 21 is called Kill the Despair.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just killing everything still. So Akame, Leon, Mine, Najenda, and Susanoo prepare for their mission to rescue Tatsumi. Meanwhile, Tatsumi refuses to join Esdeath for her cause. During the execution in the Colosseum, Night Raid attacks just as Esdeath is about to kill Tatsumi. Akame enters the palace and defeats the Imperial police in order to retrieve Incursio, which is his armor.
That sounds like a... I probably said the last episode, it sounds like a spell from Harry Potter.
Yes.
Incursio.
Living armor almost, basically.
Oh, God.
As Najenda and Susanoo confront Esdeath, Najenda has Susanoo using his trump card to repel any attack Esdeath throws at them. As Leon and Mine fight Budo, the general, Leon becomes paralyzed, leaving Mine to take on Budo by herself.
Damn.
Mine and Budo each channel and become and release their strongest form from their imperial arms. So he's releasing his electric gauntlets, and then she's using her cat abilities to their fullest. Mine kills and obliterates Budo, but she is left heavily wounded. Akame frees Tatsumi, who uses Incursio to save Mine from falling. Esdeath uses her trump card to freeze time and destroy Susanoo's core. But Najenda uses her trump card in retaliation to restore Susanoo.
Jesus.
So it's like, here's my trump card, no, my trump card. How about hers?
Stop, you've activated my trap card.
And you've activated my counter trap.
You activated the counter trap.
Because you can. You really can.
You activated my pot of greed. Well, 2 cards for no reason.
Just random one.
I wish I was a terrible Yu-Gi-Oh player. I just do whatever. You pot of green. That gives me two extra life points.
I remember whenever I was a kid where there was a guy that who'd play or whatever all the time. He would do that shit all the time. He didn't know how to play the game at all.
So it'd be playing pot of green.
I summoned Dark Magician, but no sacrifices, huh?
Damn good. Don't you need like at least two?
Yeah.
It almost seemed like a waste because two for 2,500.
Yeah.
You had Blue Eyes White Dragon for $3,000 was two as well.
Yeah, and I think you could sacrifice one for Summon Skull.
Yeah.
I think he was level 6.
Or like, or if I actually had the Joey Wheeler deck with the Time Wizard,
Yeah.
and the Baby Dragon and the Millennial Dragon,
Yeah.
and I had I one time I had to use the fucking that shit like complicated bullshit.
Yes, it is.
And
I still have that too.
I summoned Millennium Dragon.
I still have all 4 of the original decks.
Nice.
The Joey, the Iva, Yugi, and then who was the last one on that?
There was a fourth one.
Yeah, there was one more. I don't remember who it was though. Damn it.
Probably the bug guys or the dinosaur guys.
Maybe.
But I know that
I know I definitely had those other 3 though.
Red Eyes Black Dragon
Mhm.
was way weaker than Blue Eyes.
Yes.
But you had a specific card, and even with the card though, like it was like I think it was like 2,500, and with the card it gave you a 400 increase to your because it was like it was an equip card.
Yeah.
Like metal claws.
Yeah.
It would give you a plus 400, so it was 2,900, which is still not,
Still lower than.
but it's still for 2,900 points.
We could also fuse Summon Skull and Red Eyes Black Dragon into the Black Skull Dragon, which was 3,500.
The one I remember most is when you can that Gia, the Sky Knight or whatever, and summon
Gaia.
yeah, and you could get like the
Curse of Dragon.
or no, it was that weird dragon, right? Was it the
Curse of
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah, that was a good combo too.
Where it's Gaia, the Dragon Champion or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you would fuse it and it'd be like the winged dragon or some whatever it was. And I'm just like, man, it was so cool back then because it was
Now it's like, oh my God.
like, because I liked it because it was like simple complexity. Like it was complex, but if you did it right and you understood the rules, you could play well.
Yeah.
Now all these fucking different like
Every cards. Did you know there's I have not seen a normal new Yu-Gi-Oh card. Well, the ones where they call them just normal because
Yeah.
no effects, no nothing. It's just a card with attack and defense.
yeah.
Those don't exist no more.
I miss that. I mean, like I understand like because players are more like
You know, it's also power creep. So like over time, just things start getting higher and higher and more and more and more complex.
it's what it is. It's how you just have to live with it.
That's what I remember the old G.
Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day was fun. Now the way I would get my fucking ass blown out trying to play somebody. If I had a normal deck and they had their updated deck, I would get fucking just graped.
Now watch you have Exodia in it in your first deck. It's like, I win.
And like I pull it out like, well, you activated my trap card. And like, what? There's like an Exodia fucking demolition crew too.
It probably is. Remember Goblin Demolition Crew?
No, I would make a character with making up demolition.
They're really in the card with the...
God.
All right. Let's see here.
You move.
Alrighty.
Don't follow the rules from the show though, because they make no fucking sense.
Yeah, they really don't.
I destroy the moon. I'm like, really, Yugi? And it's gonna affect the waves.
All right. So after everybody releasing their trump cards here,
Yeah, well, that's what I got to say. Yeah, that's what it started. It wasn't. It was a
trump cards.
I summoned my counter trap.
So while Susanoo keeps Esdeath busy, Tatsumi carries Mind as the other members of the Night Raid head back to their hideout. As Tatsumi sets Mind down to rest, she confesses her feelings and kisses him before she dies.
Fuck.
Because she got killed by Esdeath. Episode 22 is called Kill the Little Sister.
I have that feeling sometimes.
So the remaining Night Raid mourns Lubbock, Mind, and Susanoo before moving on with their plan to kill Honest and end his tyranny. Wave learns that Run joined the Jaegers in order to reform the Empire, which is filled with corruption and rebellion. Run is also aware of Karame is slowly dying. Meanwhile, Karame sends a message to Akame, challenging her to a duel in the ruins.
You looked right at me. What are you? I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Now, as soon as I said the word duel, your ears perked up.
Well, I was like, wait.
Right after talking about trump cards. So she challenges her to a duel in the ruins of a church. Tatsumi fails to dissuade Akame, and she leaves to confront Kurame. Once there, Akame and Kurame fight as the latter expresses resentment for her being abandoned, while the former tries to explain the need to overthrow the empire due to its corruption. When a giant robotic danger beast appears, Akame and Kurame work together to defeat it. Wave arrives to help Kurame, but Tatsumi also arrives and prevents Wave from interfering in the duel. Akame manages to stab through Kurame, finally having closure with her little sister, and Wave carries Kurame's body with him as he departs. Akame mourns her sister's death by crying in Tatsumi's arms. Elsewhere, Honest instructs the Emperor to activate the ultimate Imperial arms in order to stop the revolution. Episode 23 is called Kill the Emperor.
Let's just finish this.
There's one after that, too.
Let's just finish the Emperor.
So Tatsumi, Akame, Leon, and Ajinda start their final mission to assassinate Honest. As Tatsumi, Akame, and Leon break into the palace, they are confronted by Run, who uses his Imperial arms, Mastema, a pair of plates on his back that grow wings which doubles as weapons. Leon stays behind to deal with Run, while Tatsumi and Akame reach the throne room. Under Honest's influence, the Emperor activates his Imperial arms, Shiko Taser, a giant 500-foot tall mecha.
So it's just a taser.
It's a mecha.
Just tases the shit out of people.
And causes destruction in the capital. Tatsumi tries to convince the Emperor to save his compassion for the citizens, but the Emperor becomes selfish in his cause to maintain.
I imagine like, Emperor, what about the children? Emperor's just like, fuck damn kid.
Wave joins Tatsumi in the battle against the Emperor. After Tatsumi manages to strike the core of Shiko Taser, he unlocks the true power of Incursio to defeat the Emperor and destroys his Shiko Taser.
I actually know about that. The true power turned to be friendship. The power of friendship finally beat the Emperor.
Well, that isn't how this works.
You know, if I had that right, and like they realized like, oh, like all the whole like main characters, right? Like there's like 9 of them.
Yeah.
They bonded throughout the whole series. They finally fight the main bad guy, and they realize, wow, the power of friendship is what's gonna make us win. But like my version of friendship is them just jumping them at once. So it's just 9 people beating the brakes. The power of friendship, that's all we needed. They just beat the shit.
The power of friendship compels you.
They just started wailing on him.
So he stops the Emperor, and Tatsumi, using his last ounce of strength to do that, he from tumbling towards the citizens. So he stops the mecha from falling on people, basically.
Damn people.
And dies in the arms of Akame soon after.
Everyone's died in everyone's arms. God dang.
So the main character that we would have considered the main character, Tatsumi, from the beginning, he dies in this episode.
Damn.
Only Akame is left. Episode 24 is the title of the show. Akame got killed.
So they got killed in there.
Yeah. Only at the end now.
Yeah.
That's the beginning.
How clever of him.
Because it's the end. So, with Tatsumi not dead, S-Death challenges Akame to a duel. Akame is forced to unleash her trump card by poisoning herself, thereby increasing... Only it's called self-sacrifice.
Oh, fuck.
Thereby increasing her physical abilities. Eventually, Akame wounds S-Death's left arm, and S-Death cuts it off to prevent the poison from spreading through her body. So she cuts off her own arm.
It's a brave man.
Because her little boy's dead.
Damn.
Tatsumi is dead. Like, bitch, I want to challenge you to a duel. Before Akame initiates the final strike, S-Death uses her trump card again to freeze time. But this does not stop Akame from dealing a fatal blow to S-Death. With her last effort, S-Death encases herself and Tatsumi in ice. She takes her little boy.
She runs into a pot and...
So she takes her little boy and they freeze together.
Peace.
The body of the guy that she was looking for the entire time. Which shatters them both into pieces.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Leon corners Honest before he tries to escape the palace, intending to kill him once and for all.
How will escape with all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Legendary creatures.
Like Pegasus, just running with him.
Damn it.
However, he uses Imperial Arm's Erase Stone, a crown which can break other Imperial arms, in order to destroy Leon's Lionel. Leon punches Honest and has mercy at him, even though he shoots at it repeatedly with his gun.
Mercy, like Darth Vader and Mace Windu. Please, I'm too weak.
And kills him by crushing the skull, putting an end to his corruption and tyranny. So Honest is dead now. Leon bids farewell to Akame and later dies in an alleyway.
Just to the gutter, huh? Like a rat.
Najenda sentences the Emperor to death for corrupting the Empire, while Wave and Run pay respects to Karame's grave. Najenda takes responsibility to help rebuild and restore the capital. Akame then parts ways with Najenda and leaves to parts unknown. So at the end, you're left with only Akame. As like the people that were doing everything. Najenda was the leader and she's still around, but like she took over the country and is the leader now, and then Akame just leaves.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
He's like, dude.
Because the one person that she did love, which was Tatsumi, he ended up dying.
Damn.
So she's like, or at least not necessarily love, but like the only other person besides her sister that she already killed, the only other person that she cared about.
Damn.
It's like, fine, bye.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I thought Akame no Kill was that thing where like it was a chick with black hair that was like a high school student.
She looks like one.
And like they go to school and they have fights and they go back to school.
Oh,
It's not that?
no.
I was real confused.
No.
Did she have like a schoolgirl uniform?
Kind of, yeah.
Maybe that's what threw me off.
Yeah, she kind of did anyway.
Maybe I think about somebody else.
Maybe.
With the red streak? Is that her?
Well, it's not a red streak, but it's light on the back of her head.
Yeah, okay. I gotta think about something else then.
Yeah.
Damn. I thought that was her.